Hey, alright everybody, how's it going? Now, the other day I did a video and I was talking about how many electric cars are on the road. I did a little video as well showing how many electric cars were just parked up on people's driveways, and it was quite a lot. Let me just wait for this roundabout, long about a second, right. And even after I did that video, and I showed there was loads of cars around. Now I'll point out electric cars now. Look, there's a Renault Zoe coming towards me, but there, look, so there's a Renault Zoe. So that's the first electric car I've seen, and I've only just come out of the house, basically. I'm about a minute out of the house, and I've already seen one electric car. So we'll have a look if we can see a few electric cars on my little journey on the way by here. But even after I did that video and I showed loads of electric cars parked up on people's drives, and people still came in the comment section and said that they're still hiding them. The dealers are still hiding electric cars. They're hiding them in the cupboards. So I don't know what's going on. You can't convince some people. Let's have a look, drive down by here and let's see what car is charging it today. Now, there's 2 Instavolt chargers by here. Let me just go around the corner, like so. There's 2 Instavolt chargers by here. What have we got by here? What car's that? It's a Volvo, is it? Is that a Volvo? Yeah. So we've got a Volvo charging by there. Very nice car, that is. Now, what I usually see charging by there are in the afternoon is Octopus. Somebody's beeping. I don't know they're beeping at me. Octopus Energy electric vans. I usually see them charging there every afternoon. Let's go around this way. Let's get back out here. It's a bit busy today, so we'll go up here, we'll drive around, and we'll have a look if I can see any more electric cars, because people seem to think I do like that Volvo. I like that Volvo. I don't know what model it is. Can I see from the back end? I don't know all my. I know a lot of electric cars, but I don't know all of them. A Volvo, I couldn't see it. You can tell me in the comment section what that Volvo was. Right. So I thought I'd drive around just a little bit, just to see if there's any electric cars on the road, and have a bit of a chit chat. So, and we might not see any. Sometimes you see loads, and sometimes you don't. It's just the way it goes. But we'll have a look anyway. We'll have a little peek around and see if we can see any. I usually do see quite a lot on my journey, but like I said, it's peculiar. People don't want to believe that. I don't know what's happened there then. Why did that take a photo? Ah, and it took another photo. Why is that? My dash cam's taking photos. Is it because I'm taking photo? I don't know. Anyway, let's get out to this roundabout. Now, somebody has said a couple of times, there's electric car, Mercedes, something or other, big, huge Mercedes, nice electric car. Somebody did say in the comment section that I should do a review of this car, like a proper review. I might do, I don't know. Another Audi electric car, but they look. See, they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Every couple of minutes, well, less than that, every 10 seconds, 20 seconds, you see an electric car. Now, before, I used to do this journey. This is just me rambling, by the way. This is not a, it's just me. This is me rambling, basically. This is what the video's about. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just me driving and looking to see if there's any, how many electric cars are on the road. And this is in South Wales, by the way. Caerphilly. It's in Caerphilly, this is. So, there we are. Oh, Tesla, but they look. Tesla in front of me. So we'll get off this roundabout by here, and we'll have a look what's going on. We'll have a look. Now, talking of Teslas, the last electric car I saw then was a Tesla. And I've sort of gone off Teslas a little bit. I've gone off them ever since the Robotaxi event thing. It's sort of, I was like, nah. Once he said he's not gonna, what's this? Is that a Volvo? Electric Volvo over there. Once he said there's going to be no £25,000 car. Well, he said the £25,000 car is going to be the Robotaxi, and the Robotaxi. Now you might have a different opinion to me. What's your opinion on self-driving cars? What car's this? That's MG electric, MGZS. What's your opinion on the Robotaxi car? Because I like driving. Maybe some people don't like driving. The Robotaxi probably won't be able to self-drive in the UK for a long time. I'd say a long time. I'd say at least, I'd say more than 5 years, I'd say. So when he said there's going to be no £25,000 sort of car you can drive, and he has doubled down on it and said there's no point building a £25,000 car, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Not building a £25,000 car doesn't make any sense. And he said it does make sense not to build one. How does that make any sense? He said he always wanted electric cars to be bought by everybody. But once you go past the £30,000 mark, that's not everybody, is it? It discounts a lot of people. So why is he doubled down on this? The Robotaxi is the only £25,000 vehicle they're going to build, and they'll come without a steering wheel or pedals. What's this? A Kia. I can't remember what's that? Kia.
Wi-Fi disabled.
Kia. E-Niro, was on the E-Niro? The new version. So what's your thoughts on the Robotaxi? And do you think it's a bit pants? Do you think it's a bit pants that he said there's not going to be any sort of £25,000 actual car you can drive? I think it's rubbish. Anyway, let's go up this hill for a laugh. Let's go up here. Now, I don't think you see many electric cars up this way, but we'll have a look anyway. We'll have a peek. We'll have a drive round. Now, I did say in the last video, my niece has bought a 1-year-old Volkswagen ID4. Nice car. My brother came down in it. Nice, lovely car. Very smooth, very quiet. I wasn't keen on the infotainment system. I wasn't keen on it at all. But drive-wise, very smooth, very quiet, very comfortable. Not as powerful as this car. It has got less power, and the range is less. But overall, it was a nice car. Like I said, look, when I review cars, I just say they're a nice car. But it was a nice car. But the infotainment system, it was laggy. You will get used to it, but it was hard to sort of find. It wasn't intuitive when you first jump in the car. It's like everything's hidden away, and you've got to sort of search for things. But in the end, I worked things out, but it wasn't intuitive, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go up here and have a look. There's an MGZS, but there was a Skoda, electric Skoda over there that way. Then probably won't be able to see that. It was on the driveway. So I've seen quite a few electric cars on my little drive. I haven't driven far. I've driven a couple of miles basically, and I've seen loads of electric cars again. So they're not hiding them in the cupboards. They're not in the cupboards. Nobody's hiding them in the cupboards. Now this is a brand new estate by here. These are all brand new houses. These houses are less than 6 months old. When I get around the corner to the end by here, you'll see they're still building new houses. That's not relevant to the video, but I'm just explaining that there's brand new houses by here. So there we are. Look down the bottom there, like I'm building new houses down there. I got to try and turn around now by here somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so my brother bought the ID4 for me to have a look at, which was very nice. My friend he's bought a Peugeot E3008. That was a big car. The ID4 was a big car, and the Peugeot E3008 was a big car. I gotta say, the interior on the Peugeot E3008 was all... It was angles everywhere. It was everywhere. It was too many angles for me. For my liking, it was too many angles. The steering wheel was a bit like the steering wheel was small, like I used to have a what's it called, Logitech Xbox steering wheel thing, and it felt a bit like it was like that, small. It was small and compact, like it felt like a a PlayStation steering wheel. That's what they felt like on the E3008, and I didn't like all the angles. It was whoo, hey, ha! This thing was angling up there, that was angling over there. It was an angle there, angly dangles. It was angles and dangles everywhere. So it was nice, but too angly. And like I said, this is why I don't review cars, because my review of the Peugeot E3008 is angly and dangly. Oh, I just seen in that driveway, but there was a ID. Oh, I'm going to have a look again. Was it an ID Buzz van, or was it the people carrier one? Now, talking of ID Buzz, and I'm not lying, I'll drive into this place by here and I'll show you there was an ID Buzz in there. I don't know if I can turn around to this place by here, but I'll just pop my head in by here and you'll be able to see it. There we go, there. It's on the driveway there, like, see? What is that? I think that's a van. Is that a van? It doesn't look like there's windows in the back. I think it's a van. Can I drive in here? I can't drive in here. It's like a small little private thing. So I'm not going to drive in there. But it looks like a van to me. Anyway, I can check the number plate after. NC24EUT. Right, let's reverse out to here. I came in here on purpose because people might say I'm making up electric cars. You know what they're like? So I drove in here so you could see it. Right, let's reverse out to here. Now, the reason why I came back by there then, this is a rambling video. This video doesn't make any sense, does it? But the reason why I drove back by there to look at that ID Buzz is because I've always fancied an ID Buzz, and they got the new GTX ID Buzz, GTX, whatever it is, out now. The infotainment system has been improved a little bit, but after trying the ID4, I gotta say that the whole setup of the little thing in the front of me, but and the way the infotainment system is, it did put me off a little bit. It did. It's put me off a smidge. It did put me off. And it's funny, little things like that can put you off. You know, it was like, oh, I don't know. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I gotta be honest, it wasn't my cup of tea, I prefer the infotainment system on this one. It has got a few buttons. Oh, the worst thing was, right, is I was trying to work out how to work the infotainment system, and every time I was moving my hand across that way, the volume was going up and down, and then the heating was going up and down because it had them stupid slidey things. Now, it did have on the other side. I'm talking about the ID4, by the way. It did have the electric window buttons, and it's only two, and you got to press the button. You got to press. It's like haptic touch thing. You touch that, and it does the rear windows. I didn't mind that at all. People have complained about that. That don't bother me at all. It's just the treacle pudding, slow, stodgy, blinking infotainment system. I didn't like the look of it. It was a bit laggy. It was a bit stodgy. Basically, I didn't like it. I think I've talked enough about that. And that did put me off. No, I haven't been looking for electric cars now. That did put me off. It's put me off, but like the ID Buzz a little bit because of that infotainment system. There was electric car there's electric car by there, and was there another one there? Or there was 2 electric cars in the drive by there then. It's put me off. It's put me right off. Right off. Now there's usually a BMW i3, or it was there then. Now you probably couldn't have seen that on the camera. It was an ID3 by there. So, have any of you got an ID3 or ID4 or whatever, an ID5 or an ID7 or an ID Buzz? Do you like the infotainment system? Am I just being over picky, and I'm just, being, I don't know, am I being too picky? I don't know. Now, I do drive up here most days. I know on the left was a Tesla in front of me by there. There is, somebody owns a, this like little minivan thing by here, that's electric, this is here. I think that was the Citroen version, I think it was. They used to have an MGZS, I think they used to have, EV, but now they got the Peugeot thing, Citroen, whatever it is, I don't know which one it is. Somebody by here, they're out at the moment, they own a Kia EV6, and then there's somebody down by here that owns a MG 5. Is it? Yeah, it's by there, look, there's the MG5 by there. So, and there's quite a few electric cars up here, and this is, this place is like, terraced houses, it's like, the old mining villages. So it's even people up here who have electric cars. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Now this place I'm in by here is called Abertridge. I just went past the house that I used to live in as a kid. So this is Abertridge, is where I came from. This is where I was born. This is where I lived most of my life as a kid. So I'm from a mining village. But obviously the Arbor Pit, I think that closed down 1980 something, I think it was. Early 80s or late 70s, something like that. Anyway, that's another story. Anyway, I think that's enough waffle from me. I think I've waffled on long enough now. But I do find it funny that I do a video where I'm driving around and there's electric cars all parked on people's drives, and then people comment in that video that electric cars are all being hidden. They're not being hidden. I mean, look, they are being, it's obvious that there is a little bit of, this car's let me through. Thank you very much. It's obvious there is a little bit of, let's get the words out, there's a little bit of pre-registration going on with electric cars, but there's also pre-registration going on with petrol cars. It's not just specific to electric cars. Pre-registration has been going on for years and years and years. It does happen, but it's not the case of, hey, somebody's got a Tesla Model Y down by there. Now, I've always wanted a Tesla Model Y as well, but somehow, like I said earlier on in the video, I've sort of gone off Teslas a little bit. I don't know, my taste in electric cars is changing. As electric cars change, now I'm fancying a lot of the Chinese electric cars. But there we are. I suppose your taste has changed, doesn't it? But they're not being... Get over there, mate. Get over there. They're not being hidden on a grand scale, like people who come in the comment section and say they're all being hidden in the cupboards, they got blankets out there. Or somebody said, what did he say? What was the last person say? He said they'd all rot in dealerships. So there we go. Anyway, so that's what you deal with. That's what I deal with on a daily basis. Is the the Jeff clan. It is they're not Jeff clan. The type of people who watch his videos, they come across, have their little say, you know, try to make themselves feel a bit better that electric cars don't exist, and then they go off on them anyway. Anyway, I am going to end this video now, so if you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ho-hoi!